Primitive Life, a novel by Louise Richardson, read by the author. Chapter 1, Academia, Part 4. In the summer of the year 2001, Dr. Roy Nordstrom has broken off his relationship with his student Leah Pollock. Meanwhile, his colleague Dr. Harvey Llewellyn is jealous of Roy's continued successes. And Leah, with her little sister Sarah, relaxes in the Comal River of Schlitterbahn, contemplating the upcoming field trip to the coast. Dr. Nordstrom often worked in his office after hours in the biological science building, dictating notes into a small recording device. His administrative assistant, Mrs. Alvarez, would later transcribe the musings into computer files, whether they were strictly work-related or not. Roy. A note for the new book. It is 5:23 on August 24th, Ms. Alvarez. Please type a transcript of this mini-tape and save it in the folder Book Notes on my C drive. Lost my train of thought. Derailed, Dr. Llewellyn would say, with his tendency toward puns. Don't type that. Much is made of upright posture in discussion of human evolution, but man is not the first creature. Strike that. But man did not invent bipedalism, and he has not yet perfected it, whereas long ago, birds and their dinosaur ancestors before them took it in their stride, so to speak. Now I'm talking like Harvey. Strike that last comment, Ms. Alvarez. I'll think of a better phrase later. To continue, if upright posture in humans predated large brain size, does that make our chimp-like cousins of the time less advanced and less human? Damn phone again. Oh, hello. Yes, I'm working late again. You know me, Harv. I hate to leave loose ends. Working on a new book on university time? Not me. Yes, big day Monday, the new chairman. To tell you the truth, I haven't given it much thought. Whether it's you or Parkinson makes no difference to me. Oh, I suppose I'd choose you if it was up to me. Don't tell Wally I said that. You too. Bye. Roy did give some thought toward his political rise in the Biological Sciences Department of Central Texas State University. He pretended the work was everything to him, but he had his eye on the chairmanship. He was confident Dean Morgenhoff's choice would be neither Wally Parkinson nor Harvey Llewellyn. He did not lie to Harvey. Roy was verbally supportive and not one for academic intrigue. He just knew his popularity would carry him through. He was published. He was celebrated. He was box office, to use a show business term. And the world of academe was show business to him. He was the new shining star of Syntex State, and he knew it better than anyone. For her part, Faye knew it too, though the marriage was drifting into doldrums. She clung to Roy for all he was worth. Promotion meant higher salary, and although a professor's salary was meager by the standards of the business world, promotion meant prestige. Prestige translated into even more sales of Roy's cockamamie popular science books, which meant an income many times a professor's meager salary. Faye was already hitched to this particular shining star, and she may as well have hung on for the ride. Faye, doesn't he look handsome in his new blue suit The tasteful red and black tie. The knot is now officially straight there. Just look him over. Nicely turned out. Of course, this one would look good in peat moss. That's why I married him. Swept me off my feet. I can remember those times. Maybe they're back again. As chairman, he won't be able to screw around. I'll do my part if he'll do his. I'm actually proud of him. Yes, he's a jerk. He's a man. I guess I haven't been exactly supportive lately. All that will change now. And I know I drink too much. I can change that too. After all, now that I'm the wife of the chairman of the Biological Sciences Department, I'll have new responsibilities. There will be certain social expectations. I've done it before. Somewhere in the deep recesses of my memory is the code of academic politics. I can play wifey again, the hostess with the mostest. I really can. Look at me in the mirror there. I'm not so bad myself. Youthful yet sedate, the perfect consort. Fasten my dress, darling. Gorgeous gown. He's actually touching me again. I've almost forgotten how it feels. His hands along my back. What a couple. Together we'll knock their socks off. Make way for Roy and Faye Nordstrom, you lucky world. Dare I think of it? It's Jack and Jackie Kennedy all over again. Okay, so maybe I'll settle for Bill and Hillary. On the surface, Harvey Llewellyn was no more ambitious, really, than Roy Nordstrom was. Oh, maybe he thought the department chairman job belonged to him for his tenure and his long-suffering attention to his professorial duties. But he was not one to force things or make an effort even. Still, if opportunity presented itself, he would not demur. Perhaps he was as confident of his track record as a published and quoted scientist as Dr. Nordstrom was of his own charm and popularity. Harvey thought his hard work studying and documenting his creatures should have been sufficient to propel him to the chairmanship. Whatever his personality flaws, Dr. Llewellyn did care about his little buggers after all. It should have been apparent to Dean Morgenhoff and the selection committee that he was the real scientist of the two, Wally Parkinson or any other candidate not being even worth considering. Harvey. Shit, that should be me up there toasting with the dean of the College of Sciences, the president of the university, and the boards of trustees. It's all fucking politics. It's a goddamned wedding reception, and those two just fell off the cake. If the powers that be wanted married, I could have given them married. I know at least a couple of bimbos who would do. On the other hand, Roy the Viking is a comer. You can't fight a tsunami. Well, he probably has his sights on Dean of the College of Sciences. Dean Morgenhoff does look a bit old and frail over there. Who knows? Within a year or 18 months, the Viking could be dean and I would be the natural choice for chairman. Wally Parkinson, the boob, is nowhere in the picture. Raise your goddamn glass for the toast, Harvey. You overworked, overlooked bastard. To the new chairman. End of Part 4. Chapter 1, Academia. Primitive Life. A novel by Louise Richardson.